basketball fair out for you then? Oh, you did? Oh, I'm sorry. My bad, dude. I didn't know. I'm sorry. I was going to see how many points he scored then. What about baseball here? Oh, I thought you played baseball last year, didn't you? No? Oh, I'm sorry again. All right, so describe the reasons why Germany attacked the Soviet Union and why Stalingrad was a city Hitler desired to capture. So we just talked about Stalingrad yesterday and Operation Barbarossa the day before. And it's important to talk over this because this is the turning point of a war in Europe. I know the United States isn't involved really. In a way, I guess, with supplies and armaments, but for the most part, this is Soviet Union and Germany duking it out. Eastern Front. Is that good? Anybody else blinded? Blinded by the light. It's on. Spilled some water. Chris. Huh? You did that? No, I meant Chris. Wallace. My discovery. Any plans for the weekend? Haley, any plans for the weekend, Ryder?
Probably not.
Probably not, just hanging out. How about you, Haley Klinger? No? Boog's home? No? Spring break should be coming here soon. Or it might have happened already. I don't know. Easter's coming, that's for sure. What do you got there? What shirt do you have on, Chris?
Sauce.
Sauce. Are you lost in the sauce? Oh. What's that mean? Just
I don't know.
cool?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, nice. Well, give me some sauce then.
Yeah.
I like to be cool. So this one is a little bit of a longer one. There's a lot of information for Stalingrad. And I believe you should have 4 bell ringers done for this. And hey, this is the first grade in the 4th marking period. How cool is that? So hopefully this quiz turns out well for you. And you studied. Sauce. Sauce. So how's Pizza Delight then, Cody?
Never better.
Same old? I was there yesterday.
Great.
I stopped for a pizza and I got mega fries. I think that's what they're called. Yeah. Can't wait to house them later when I get home.
Should have came in the morning.
In the morning. Oh, well, I'm here. Lunch break. I guess you're right.
You got time.
It goes by fast. The fastest half hour of the day. Heck, I don't even think it is even a half hour. It seems like it's 25 minutes just gone. All right, so describe the reasons why Germany attacked the Soviet Union. All right, so we all know that Stalin and Hitler had an agreement at the beginning of the war, 1939. And what country did they want to take over? Poland. Yes, Poland. I heard a funny joke about Poland yesterday, but I'm not going to repeat it. All right, so Poland, good job, right? Good job. So with that being said, Hitler knew that he didn't want to have a two-front war. He didn't want to make the same, I guess you could say, conflict or issue what occurred in World War I. Because realistically, that's kind of what pushed Germany to lose that war in the First World War. They had to split up their forces, their armaments at two-front war. So then he could focus all of his attention on Western Europe. Great Britain and France. Let's take them over as quick as possible, which they took over France, and Great Britain was isolated back to their island. Then we resorted to the Pacific theater. We had to talk about Pearl Harbor. We had to talk about America's involvement in this war. Okay. And at the same time now, we're getting towards Operation Barbarossa. So yeah, we know Great Britain's really the only power left in the western portion of Europe. That is an allied power that's still alive, but they're isolated. There's not much that they can do to stop Germany and their advancement. It's not like they're going to launch an invasion by themselves into Western Europe, into France. So Hitler decided, well, we're going to go after the true enemy. And why did Hitler view the Soviet Union as the true enemy to this Volk, this Aryan race that Germany has established? Chris?
Communist.
Yeah, communists, right? Jews, right? He viewed the Soviet Union as the Loit, the undesirable subhuman people that would just really hinder or bring down this Aryan race of the German people that he talked about, the Volk, the higher class, right? So that was the game plan, take them down. Also, spreading Lebensraum, okay, living space. We know that the Soviet Union, modern-day Russia, is huge. It's loaded with resources and raw materials, right? Okay, just look at it up there. Wow, it's massive. Okay, with that being said, we know, get rid of the Loit. Lebensraum, more living space, resources. If he takes care of the Soviet Union, who's the only power left that could maybe stop Germany and the Axis powers? Who's left? Great Britain, we won't really say can do too much. Who's the only one? Chris?
Axis powers.
Who's the only one that could stop them? Oh, yes, United States. Okay, yeah, United States. But the United States was fighting a what? Two-front war. They're fighting in the Pacific. And now, eventually, which we're going to talk about here soon, they're going to be in North Africa, Operation Torch. Okay, so realistically, the Soviet Union fell. It's hard to say if the United States actually would have took down Germany, especially with all the resources, all the materials that they had, the manpower, the crops, the food, the agricultural growth that they would have had. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. So, real quick. All right, Operation Barbarossa. It looked like Germany was unstoppable. What I gave it away. What tactic used? Blitzkrieg, right? To expand into Western, obviously Russia, Soviet Union. They surrounded St. Petersburg. They cut it off. Rather than actually taking hold and invading the city, they said, we're just going to surround it, cut off any resources coming in. And right up here in St. Petersburg, we know it's really cold, right? -20, -30 degrees in some cases. Can you imagine that? And if they cut off the resources coming in, that's eliminating fuel, eliminating food. Millions of people died in St. Petersburg, citizens there, because they didn't have food, they didn't have any type of resources to stay warm. Sad, sad thing. And that would last for 3 years till 1944, till they'd be pushed out of this area. Sad stuff. Moscow. Did Hitler fully take over Moscow? No, he stopped right at the doorstep. Why? Why did he stop at Moscow? Why wouldn't he take over the capital? Chris?
Oh, because I felt that was like the Crusade should take over. That's why he set out to Stalin.
Yeah, good job. So Moscow, we know, is the capital, but if at this point Moscow, yeah, it was a heavy industrialized area. It was the capital, but Hitler knew that wasn't the main target. He knew that if he'd take over the capital, Stalin would just say, let's just move the capital back, right? Let's just move everybody out, evacuate, and we'll just continue to fight. No big deal. So he turned his attention to Stalingrad. Why would Hitler want Stalingrad? Remember the 3 reasons. Reasons why Hitler wanted to take Stalingrad. Shkari, what's one of them?
Since it was like Stalin.
Number 1, Stalingrad. Says it right in the name. Says Stalin's name right in it. This would be a huge morale blow to the Soviet Union if Stalingrad fell. This would be Hitler throwing salt in the wound once again. All right, good, good. What else? What else? Haley Claire, do you have your hand up? Oh, you went like this. Huh? Okay. Doing a little jig down over there, dance. What else? What else? Come on, I know we talked about it. What's just beyond Stalingrad, this region here, close to the country Georgia, where Georgie's from? It's one of your terms. What was it? Oh, come on. Don't let me down here. Shkari, the Caucasus region, right? Good job. And what's loaded in the Caucasus region? What's heavily resource that's found there? Oil, exactly. So if they capture Stalingrad, that's going to be a pivot point, the last city for the Caucasus. Okay, good, good, good. And then finally, another reason, look at it. There's rivers flowing right into it. There's 2 seas that are connected pretty much to where Stalingrad is. Transportation, heavily industrialized area. If they eliminate Stalingrad, there goes their main city that is producing a lot of their military equipment, supplies, armaments, you name it. And we know what really stopped Germany from moving and taking over Stalingrad? The weather. Yep, good job, the weather. Urban style of fighting, house to house, building to building, something new that Germany really wasn't equipped for. This stopped Blitzkrieg. Luftwaffe couldn't operate with the heavy snowstorm. Obviously, the low temperatures stopped and halted a lot of the armored vehicles. The engines just really clogged up. Okay, the soldiers weren't equipped with winter wardrobe, gear, outfits. They're like prepared for spring and summer weather. So many of the soldiers actually died from just the sheer temperature alone. Lack of resources, food. Okay, so we'll talk more in depth about that next week and moving on from there. But just remember, Stalingrad is the turning point of the war in Europe. From here on out, Germany's going to be on the side of being pushed back. They're going to be regressing. No longer are they going to be expanding Lebensraum. It's over with now. Okay, so quiz time. Can't wait. Quiz time. So I'm going to post this up for you right now. For those of you at home, please submit your bell ringers. Please, you got 24 hours for the quiz. That's it. Now you're going to get a penalty. And look for the attachment on the announcement.